Heavenly Delusion is easily one of the biggest names airing this anime season, and rightfully so. It has masterclass world building, authentic characters, an intriguing story, and fluent animation. I mean, what else could you really ask for in an anime? But Heavenly Delusion, it's not your typical anime by any means.
耳姫を僕の部屋に閉じ込めたい。
What? If your normal anime was a painted picture, then Heavenly Delusion's a puzzle without the box. There's no picture to base it on. There's no knowing how many pieces there should be or where they go. The only way to put together is just using your context clues like this shape fits here or these colors match there. Just slowly assembling it just to realize that you have pieces to two different puzzles. And if you don't keep your eyes open, you just may look over a very important detail of putting these puzzles together. Heavenly Delusion is a tale of two intertwined stories. One of a very peaceful, well-off, futuristic boarding school is closed off to the outside world and ran by mostly robots teaching young children, while the other half follows Kiriko and Maru as they traverse a post-apocalyptic Japan that's been ravaged due to the Great Disaster and is now a hunting ground for strange creatures known as man-eaters, all in search of a place called Heaven in this hellish world. And at first glance, anyone would believe they're just looking for this school-like facility, but people aren't that simple, and that's what these characters feel like in this anime. Real, authentic people. See, that happens all the time today. Everyone has their own definition of heaven. For some, it may be a hot springs motel to escape the reality of the world that they once knew is now in shambles. Others, may be a tomato farm. They can try and live a somewhat normal life again, just searching for any way to huff on that sweet, sweet copium to deal with the harsh reality of their new world. So Kiriko and Maru are now forced to check out anyone's idea of heaven and search for clues for theirs. And like I said before, you really have to observe everything in this show. Any conversation, side comments, or one-liners need to be committed to memory because nothing happens in this show without a meaning to it, and words aren't even the only thing you have to be looking out for, because possibly the greatest quality of this anime is its ability to pass on information without using its words. There are subtle clues dropped with just simple images and gestures, and the world is forced using the actions of the people that live within it to show how it works, like how our main duo breaks and enters into abandoned homes scavenging for food, or how gangsters and ticket fraud implies the lawlessness of the land rather than explaining with boring dialogue. So if you just blink or check your phone for a second, you might just miss something, and if you don't, you're probably still gonna miss something. I caught 4 things that I didn't understand when I first watched that make sense 4 episodes later, just in the first episode when I rewatched it to make this video. But a wise man once said, I'll have to tear down my pre-constructed ideas to build new ones. Iseki Yuichi. And this statement has never been truer than watching this show, because not only did episode 3 drop a plot twist, so did episode 4. I didn't get the recover yet, guys. And each time these are revealed, it takes this already intense and mysterious show and peels back another layer of this onion, revealing more pieces of the puzzle that forces you to rethink everything that you thought before with these new pieces in mind. However, with each passing episode, you may get an answer or two, but you're gonna leave with 3 more questions, dancing perfectly along the line, giving us just enough information to keep us from not losing interest and starving for more. For example, I hope you're paying attention. Why does this kid know this creature exists when he's locked away in the facility? What's happening at the school? Who is the doctor and why did he do this? And what kind of technology exists in this world are all questions that I have when getting the answer to how Kiriko got to where she is today and where Maru is from. So to summarize the video to this point, Heavenly Delusion is just a mystery that's masterfully crafted to drip feed you answers to your insignificant questions while leaving you wondering about the bigger picture that all takes place within a world that feels so real as if the characters are actually living within it. And each action they take, like the hobbies, lifestyles, or emotions that they feel, make them seem like real people. But if for some reason this hasn't piqued your interest at all, let me just show you the bright and flashing moving pictures that the toddler brain watchers love to see. I mean, this show just looks like a cinematic masterpiece with the small actions that they have, just like walking through town, but the action sequences are phenomenal as well. I mean, just look at the fluidity and choreography, the gangster fight, the lighting, animation, intensity, the man-eater fight, and I love how they aren't afraid to show how brutal and ruthless the wild man-eating beasts are. It really instills the fear and intensity into the viewer, making you just view the confrontations different than the human ones. But long story short, Heavenly Delusion is just a story of 2 lost and broken people surrounded by other lost and broken people that are all searching for the answer of where their heaven and happiness lies in this lost and broken world. Are you looking for a life on a farm where you work hard all day and party all night, or a safe area from man-eating monsters with plenty of food and clean facilities? Just be careful what you wish for in this world though, because the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and your heaven may end up being just another delusional hell. Subscribe to Wiibz. But if you enjoyed my review and reactions to Heavenly Delusion, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out, and make sure you let me know what you thought about it down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.